Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Invincible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4 of season 3 of Invincible. As you can tell, I am not in my studio. I am in Japan on my honeymoon. Welcome to Kyoto. I'm really excited to get into this episode because the last one left us with a lot to think about, not only in terms of Oliver, but also Engstrom Levy is back. And, a guy who can travel through a multiverse, parallel universes, he's bound to have kept one safe of himself, just like Duplicate did. And I'm hoping that the Maulers did the same thing, because I don't love the Maulers in the sense that I agree with their philosophies and that they're good people, but they are entertaining as hell. So I'd hate to lose them in that way. So hopefully they have one left of themselves somewhere else, because they didn't argue about who the original was this time. So it leads me to believe that that might be the case. And we learned that Duplicate has a brother, Multi-Paul, who is being broken out of prison. It seems like he's not a good egg, or at least it seems like he's not a good egg. The fact that he was trying to avenge his sister, I totally get, but he didn't have all the information and just wanted to accuse Rex. I also love that he's voiced by Simu Liu, so I'm still on the fence about Multi-Paul, but I want to like Multi-Paul. So we'll see. What's really interesting in the last episode is we got a lot of stuff about parents. We learned that Shrinking Ray, as soon as her parents found out that she had powers, trained her for that, instead of giving her a regular life and taking her to soccer, and they kind of seen her as this superhero that they had to mold rather than just having a daughter they had to raise, which is really interesting because Eve's parents want nothing to do really with her powers, well, at least her father. Her mother, I don't think really would feel that way if she wasn't with her father. And it seems like, she just does whatever her husband leads her to want and to do. You have two polar opposites on how people were raised and the acceptance of their powers. And then you have someone like Rex who had powers and was sold off. His parents didn't even want him. And that's something I didn't know about Rex, and it breaks my heart. And that explains a lot of how he became who he is and how detached he is and how he has to kind of always make fun of a situation, or always be some sort of comic relief, or build himself up because no one else was there to help build him up, and no one else was there to, make him feel secure in who he is. So he always has to try to make up for it from being this different kind of asinine person, and we find that that's not really who he is. And he wants to change. He wants to be different. He wants to do different. It seemed like him and Ray might have had a moment, and that would be great if there was somebody that how Mark has Eve to lean on and Debbie has Paul to lean on, that maybe Ray and Rex have each other to lean on as well. Now, something that I was mildly upset with was that Debbie just outed Mark and Oliver, their secret identities. I was kind of girl, maybe ask if that's okay first. Let Mark meet Paul, hang out with Paul, know him on a deeper level. Now, I know she's known Paul for a really long time, but that doesn't mean that it's okay to reveal his secret. And she did apologize for it. And, Mark was like, hey, you need someone to lean on like I have with Eve. And I'm proud of Mark for being able to do that. Now, the problem that I have with Oliver is that he's being raised by these two wonderful humans, well, half human in Mark's sense, that he's not picking up any of these cues. All the humans that he's around are pretty good people, and he's not picking up how to be human. And I know he's not human. A lot of people are you forgot that he's an alien. No. Completely aware that he's an alien, but you would think being around humans that he would learn the value of human life. When his mother and his brother both tell him no, that he would listen to them, even if it takes a couple times. That I don't know, being told that we don't kill, isn't something that like you just kind of go like, oops, I made a mistake. And the fact that he tried to excuse time and time again, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. They didn't have family. And, you know, the fact that one of the Maulers was like, I give up. And he's just like, too bad. Like, I don't think on Thraxa that they were behaving that way and that they were treating other people that way. So I don't know why he wouldn't have a concept of value when it comes to a life, because a lot of people said that the Thraxans being such a quick growing race that they also die very quickly. And that you'd think that like he would want precious moments. That's why I kept saying, I was like, that Viltrum DNA is just taking over, because he was smiling when he was killing. He was happy to do it. He wasn't listening. He always assumed Mark needed his help. What if he's hurt? His name's Invincible, yo. Open up a dictionary. See what that definition means. Like, come on. So I don't know what to expect out of Oliver, because Cecil's thing that he was trying to avoid is actually Oliver. It's not Mark. Mark loves humans. He loves Earth. He's not going to turn on them. He's not going to intentionally hurt anybody. If he does kill, it's to protect his family and people on Earth. But with Oliver, you know, like he doesn't have a chip in his brain that Cecil can and zap him and kind of knock him out of it. I disagree that Mark needed that in his head, but now I see Oliver and I'm like, well, and I don't think Cecil should have the say in whether or not somebody is or is not out of control. But I also, like I stated previously, if we were watching this from Cecil's point of view, we'd be like, yeah, get them the hell under control. That's not good. That's not good to like let them just do whatever. But we're not. We're seeing it from Mark's perspective, and we've seen the human in Mark, and we've seen what a good person he is, and what a good kid he is, what a good son he is, and Cecil thinking that like all of a sudden that is going to drop. I know that it has to do with Nolan. I understand that and I get it, but like, come on, Cecil. Like, trust Mark. Trust that Mark's not going to do that. There's so many opportunities that he could just go and pop your head right off your shoulders, and he never has. Even after he told you to stay away from his family, he's still like, I told you to stay away from my family. Would have Mark have killed him in that moment? No, I don't think so. I could see why Cecil might think that. So, you know, it's not black and white. It's really not. It is a whole bunch of gray, which in this show, the color gray is what you see when there's a lot of blood and we have to edit it so we can actually put it out on the internet. So guys, there might be a whole lot of gray in this episode. I have no idea, but I'm excited to find out. So let's get into it. Previously.
I'm not leaving here without you, and I'm never leaving. Can we just
I forgot about Alan and Nolan.
I was promised this world offered worthy opponents.
Oh, I think everyone told me about Battle Cat back in season 1. Is it Battle Cat? Battle Lion?
I stole Robot's credit card number, and I lived off delivery pizza, ramen noodles, and black coffee.
Sounds like him, doesn't it?
I almost got scurvy once.
I bet.
I wouldn't be so proud of that.
Oh, what about you?
My parents had me on an engineered diet since before I could eat solid food.
That's awful.
Weird that a girl who could shrink had to watch her weight.
Did she?
Parmesan cheese. I like cheese.
Oh, good.
How about I'm in charge of that, okay?
I want to
Attaboy.
be in charge of cheese.
Finding it.
Hell, I'll take butter, too. All the cow-type stuff.
You mean dairy?
It's a start. It's a start.
Whatever you want to call it. I got it covered.
Oh! Jeez. I should have known when the bus pulled up that something wrong was going to happen. Ooh, what are you?
Ha ha! Come on, Ray.
She just wanted to be normal for like 5 minutes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm ready to see like Angstrom Levy and what he looks like.
Fascinating. I'm glad you're impressed.
I also love hearing the voice of Spock say fascinating.
Are we like too weird sometimes? Should we just be more normal?
What are you talking about?
Why would you want to be normal?
Significant resources, huh?
Cecil.
Shit, I know that look.
He thinks Cecil.
Tell me you're not about to do what I think you're about to do.
He is. Yeah. Mark, this is the thing that Cecil, like, is worried about. You just entering and doing whatever. Yeah. Oh. Better than in his head.
You're spying on us again.
Maybe you could have come to the front door and rang the
Whatever
doorbell.
that thing is, it's not ours.
Yeah. Instead of just coming in here and destroying the place.
But we are spying on the Graysons.
Yeah, but not with that.
But not with this, Donald. And I'd really like to know who is.
I'll get the lab boys on it.
That boy. Ooh! Where you going?
Ah, shit.
Is he supposed to be on a date? He's supposed to be on a date.
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, stranger.
Just slaughtering
I thought you
some
forgot about our
Rhiannon.
second first date.
I was busy committing treason. I'll tell you about it later.
Just a casual drop of treason at lunch.
Oh, did I?
No, what's
Misread
the
that?
flashing light?
No, you didn't. But please tell me that's not a glowing portal opening up next to our table.
Oh God.
You have no idea how much I wish I could say that.
Is it? Oh, it's the boys.
There's no time to explain.
Nice one.
You know these jokers?
They stole the Declaration of Independence when I was busy
Which
saving Rex.
I would still like to know why.
We had a good reason to steal the Declaration. Millions of lives were at stake. They still are.
But then why did you need it?
We're from the future.
Oh,
You have 10 seconds to explain.
I believe
You
him
to help us
immediately.
overthrow our king.
Who's their king?
You're lucky we're on a date, or I'd be taking you both to prison.
Maybe you're not the hero we thought you were.
Oh, that's a way to get Mark to
Guess
come
not.
back. Oh,
I really thought that line would work.
same.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm not ruining our date just because.
Oh, they took him anyway. Well, shit.
Where the hell did you take me?
We told you! The future!
And how the hell did they get back?
But you're already here. We'll prove we're the good guys. And if you help us, we'll give you back the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, la-dee-da.
You two better really need me.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Who's their king? What do they need his assistance with?
Where can I stash my clothes? Hey. Was that me?
Sure was.
Why'd I look so miserable?
You
With time
said.
travel, it's best not to ask those kind of questions.
He just appeared and took his clothes?
War. Centuries of it. Us versus him. And we lost.
Who's him? Is it Engstrom Levy?
You're allowed to go out to your work camp or attend a public execution. If it's a family member. But that's about it.
Holy shit.
Centuries ago, the planet was on the brink of collapse. Then one man was made ruler of Earth. The legends say his brain worked better back then. Then something changed.
Oh no.
We don't know what happened exactly. But slowly, he went mad.
I want to see him. Show him to me.
When he personally took 10 cities off the map for resisting, that's when the rebellion was born.
Yikes.
We tried to stop him, but he was too strong.
Is he Viltrumite?
There was a legend that ink from the Declaration of Independence could make a poison to kill him.
What?
But that didn't work either. Then we saw you. And we realized you could be the one to save us.
This is intense.
So, your king is super strong, almost impossible to kill, and has ruled for hundreds of years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he a Viltrumite?
We don't know what that is.
Never heard of him. Okay. Yet.
You are in violation of the King's curfew and subject to immediate imprisonment and/or execution.
These are normal robots, right? They're not, like, sentient or something?
No. They're
All
the
right.
royal guard. There's millions of them.
Millions of robots? Is it a bad robot? What if it's Rudy? It's so up in the air who this could be. I mean, the most plausible answer would be that it's a Viltrumite, but that might not be true.
Invincible. We've been waiting for you.
Oh no. What does that mean? How did they know it was him?
Please, just go.
Oh my gosh, this musical buildup is just... it's giving me anxiety! I'm like trying to like peek over as though I'm gonna be able to see.
Okay, asshole. Whoever you are, it's over.
Who are you?
Immortal?
Oh! Oh!
Only one man alive knows me by that name. Is it really you?
I never thought of immortal.
It's so many years since you left with your family. I wasn't sure I'd recognize you. You look thin, weak. Have you been sick again?
Again?
I thought they found a cure for you.
This isn't about
For
me.
what?
What are you doing?
No, don't go past that, Mark. Go back.
It was the only way to bring you back. I didn't want to do it, but I had to force your hand.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
I'm not
god.
a Viltrumite! You're the Emperor. You should have known it was too much for me, especially after so long.
Whoa.
Don't act like you don't remember. All of this is your fault. I was tired, ready to move on.
Oh my god.
Is this about Kate?
Kate? I don't know that name. Is that the red-haired woman you...
No, not Eve. Kate. You just got engaged.
I've had hundreds of wives.
Wow.
I've outlived everyone I've ever loved.
Oh.
Do you know what that does to a man? Century after century after century. You need to repay the debt you owe me, whether you want to or not.
What is the
That's
debt?
why I set all this in motion.
What do you want me to do?
End my torment.
Kill him.
I can't. I can't stay here, and I'm not cut out to run the planet.
That's not what I meant.
Let these boys run things. They created a time machine to make this happen. They're phenomenal. They could rule. Wow.
I can't believe they thought 2 guards would be enough for us.
Well, here they come.
Famous last words.
Exactly.
You made me into this monster. How many more must die because of your mistakes?
It's like now somebody is like asking Mark to kill them and he's... and he won't do it.
Just throw yourself into the sun or something.
Suicide is a coward's escape.
Mark, you throw him into the sun.
Let me help you.
I've fallen for your lies before. They're always the same.
I want to know that, Mark.
It's working. Shut up.
I'll prove to you who I've become.
Oh, he's gonna do something to these boys. Mark, Mark.
Stop doing this.
There's only one way to stop me. One way to save them and everyone else.
I kind of want Mark to do it for him. I know Mark doesn't want to kill, but like, it's assisting him with a mercy.
Please.
Oh God, this music. Oh my God. His head's not still alive, is it? Thank God.
Thank you. That must have been hard.
Yeah.
Don't thank me. Please don't thank me for that.
It's what he wanted.
That's not a reason to kill someone.
He hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. But he saved a lot of people too.
That's very true.
That's not enough.
He's dead, okay? Just shut up.
I don't know, being immortal just sounds awful. What's gonna happen
The king
here?
is dead. His reign is over. Authority is now transferred to the people.
Oh, good. He had a contingency plan.
Look, I know you're not happy, but you saved our world. Thank you.
Just take me home.
The writing in the show is amazing about how we don't want Mark to kill, but in this instance, we wanted him to kill, and it saved an entire world.
There's just one more thing you need to do.
What's that?
What? Where can I stash my clothes?
Huh? No wonder he was sad.
Eve, am I a good person?
Oh my god, you're the
Of course
best.
you are. What happened there?
You can talk to her about
Saw the
this.
immortal. It was awful. He'd lived too long, he killed people, enslaved the entire planet. I had to stop him. Forever.
Oh my god.
He wanted to die.
It doesn't make it any easier.
And if you ever turn into a giant world-conquering dick, I will kick your ass until you're back in line, okay?
Okay.
If you promise to do the same for me.
You'd never do something like
Promise.
deal.
There we go. Aww.
No, I said we should get out of here. I didn't say the date was over.
There we go.
Is that
Oh.
what I think it is?
Show is.
Yeah. We'll need to stop in New York.
I think you mean Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Good thing she was there. He just folded it up and put it in the door.
Have you ever loved? Would you go again?
Oh. Everything's too good right now. It's too good. So could Eve survive in space? Like, could they fly to another planet? Is that who he left with? Oh, so cute.
This is dumb.
Nope.
And way too soon.
Nope.
But I love you.
I don't know if it's dumb or not, but I love you too.
Okay, no, that's not it. Are they gonna do it? Wow. It's the first date. I want those powers.
And so, dear audience, we once again turn our attention elsewhere.
I love when the narrator
to give
jumps
young
in.
Mark Grayson and Samantha Eve Wilkins the privacy they deserve.
Yes, 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 Alan! And Nolan.
These shackles cannot hold him. These walls cannot hold him. This prison cannot hold him. For Alan the alien has grown very strong indeed. But still he waits. Because Alan the alien has a plan.
Goodbye, my friend.
Finally.
He said, my friend.
The alien, locked down, but not out.
I think I miss my wife.
Who's dating another
Alan's
man.
discussions with Nolan were interrupted periodically by his captor's attempts to execute him.
Not today, Viltrumites! Those people that are trying to execute him are not Viltrumites, though. They're trying so hard to kill Alan, and he won't die. Even your little eye's not getting burnt. Look at that.
Unbetray your family and help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is stop the Empire. No. Oh, come on!
Equally
And I
frustrated,
guess
Alan.
we will both just die together.
I guess we will.
You stubborn pompous ass. So they were waiting for... Nolan's waiting for his executioners to arrive. These are probably his executioners. So now is the time... Ooh. Why the Viltrumite men gotta be so handsome and mustachy? Look at those mustaches.
And with that, dear audience, we rejoin Alan the alien as he risks everything to save a former enemy and brand new friend.
Brand new
who
friend.
doesn't wish to be saved.
It's not your time to die yet, pal. Crap, I thought I'd have more time.
Come on, Alan.
Oh, hey guys.
None of that's gonna
No
work.
hard feelings, right?
Just deflect him. Do it. The thing.
Why should I have all the fun?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. I don't know what he is, but he's great. Hi, buddy. Bye. Ooh. Yeah, I always forget this, just how graphic this show can be. Oh no, not my new friend. He was cute.
Yes, that's right. Get it out. We can do this. Go.
Go, Alan, go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, now we're talking.
Oh, what's behind there?
Hi, hello. It's Alan. I don't know who's in there, but there is a party going on outside. Do you want to bring the punch?
Like the punch. Spiked punch. Oh, is that battle cat?
Who possesses the courage to dare free Battle Beast?
Battle Beast. That's who he was.
Viltrumites?
Oh man, yes. We definitely got them.
Oh.
How many?
2 that you can kill. 1 that you
There's like
cannot.
3, but one's a pal, so hands off him. But the other 2, they're fair game.
Get him.
Fair game. This term pleases me.
I like him.
Wars,
Can Battle Beast kill a Viltrumite?
civilizations you conquered.
I am so excited. Would he be on our side though after this? Not quite sure. Jeez.
Maybe it was in him all along. We should investigate his lineage in case the rot goes deeper.
Oh, that's a good way to get Nolan to start fighting back.
Was your betrayal worth death?
Yes. And I'm sad you'll never understand.
Ooh. Damn. Heads flying everywhere.
Come on, he's this way.
You promised me Viltrumites.
They're that way. Jeez. Battle Beast is insane.
Hello? Let's just, how about we just calm down?
Yeah. Down, kitty. Down.
Okay. It is now obvious to me that was a dumb thing to say, and you don't really do calm. So, I apologize. Hey, Nolan! Any idea where you are? Nolan!
Is he on a different ship, maybe? Yeah!
Sorry we're late. Oh man, you look terrible. Did you guys do this?
Get him.
That's not very nice.
At long last, my thirst for battle can be satiated.
Forgive him, he's a fan. He's been really wanting to meet you guys.
All right. Let's see if he can do some damage, though. Oh.
I'll kill you for that.
Let's see it.
Is that a promise?
I love Battle Beast. Oh no! Oh, Alan! Nolan! Nolan! Oh, I hate it! I hate it!
Not so special.
Stop! No!
That's his friend. That's Nolan's friend. He might be planning this to make Nolan make a move. Damn, boy!
Good to see you, man. Did you get a haircut? You trim your mustache? Did you style your mustache? Get up.
Let's go. Was he holding back?
I knew you had it in you. Shit, I hate these guys.
Get him! Battle Cat, come on! Battle Cat, rip a head off! Look at this team! Oh. Oh, that is awful. Fuck.
You think Battle Beast can survive in space? Probably, right? What?
Oh. Come on, Battle Beast. Are you a space kitten? Battle Beast in space. Battle Beast in space. You okay? Oh! That'd do it. Holy shit.
For someone who almost died, you recovered very quickly.
Yes, I did. All thanks to you, buddy.
It's almost like he wasn't almost dying.
Okay, maybe I let him work me over a little more than I had to.
Yeah.
He could have killed you.
Oh, I know. But, you needed the motivation.
No reinforcements are coming.
You don't think so?
I mean, there was definitely time for the prison to make a distress call back to Viltrum HQ.
They'll know what happened, but they won't come.
Why?
They can't.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little more to go on than an incomplete thought and a mysterious look.
Yeah.
There are fewer than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left in the universe. This is the Empire's most closely guarded secret.
Oh my god.
It's also why we can beat them.
Wow.
We turn our attention back to the Grayson household,
Are they
where
done?
Mark and
Okay.
Eve are happily enjoying each other's company.
Mark? Are you home? Why is your door locked?
I'm not dressed.
Okay, well, have a good night.
Good night.
Is she gone?
What was that?
Nothing, Mom.
Oh my god.
We gotta get our own place.
Yeah, well, there's a treehouse that's out somewhere. Probably would fall from it rocking. Okay. I really enjoyed that episode. Kinda. Obviously, the Immortal was absolutely devastating. Mark having to kill yet again is absolutely devastating. And he's not doing it because he can't control his anger. You know, the Immortal was waiting for somebody who could actually kill him to to get the job done. I don't know why I laughed. I think I'm so uncomfortable with the idea of living an immortal life, living hundreds of thousands of years and not being able to die, and like needing somebody who is powerful enough to actually kill you. Now, yeah, I mean, Mark's like, just go fly into the sun. And he's like, suicide's a coward's way out. I'm like, is it? I don't know. But really interesting that those boys, I was wondering where they went when they like zapped through. I was like, I don't know if I thought time travel. I thought maybe portal travel, like they went from one place to another, but not from one time to another. And I was like, of all the things that you stole, the Declaration of Independence is like, that's silly. But then them saying that they heard a rumor that the ink could kill the Immortal. And also the Immortal was Abraham Lincoln at one point, which is crazy. Anyway, the fact that the Immortal had enslaved an entire planet and was killing all these people just so Mark would have to come to the future and take care of it and kill him is absolutely devastating. And, you know, that's the thing. He couldn't even remember Kate's name. That's how long it had been and how many wives he had taken on. I could not imagine living that life. And the fact that Nolan has now revealed to us that there are less than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left is absolutely insane. Because the more Viltrumites you kill, the lonelier and lonelier your existence will become. Because, you know, Nolan was completely like, okay, well, this is my wife, this is my son, they will die, and then I will get another wife, and you know, like that was going to be his existence. And like, that's a very lonely thing to go through. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Doctor Who and like how like time just keeps going for them. And like, that is so incredibly devastating, but like, it's like all these lessons that like Mark is facing time and time again, it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. Like the Immortal wanting to be killed and wanting Mark to do it. Obviously, Mark left him there. There was a disease that he had that he thought they had a cure for. Who did Mark leave with? Why did Mark leave? Like, was he with Eve? Like, what was going on there? It was wild. Now, let's talk about Alan, because Alan, everyone knows Alan's my favorite. I absolutely love Alan. Alan's the best. The fact that he like literally was waiting for Nolan to kind of like either like change his mind, but like Nolan saying goodbye, my friend. He was in there long enough talking to Nolan for Nolan to actually like be sorry or like upset that that his friend, that he was leaving his friend and had to say goodbye to somebody that he had grown to, I don't want to say care for, but like that was probably, you know, having somebody talk to you telepathically, like while everyone else like might have been thinking that it was torturous being isolated, like he wasn't isolated and he had somebody to talk to. Even though he didn't want to be saved, he did not want to be free. He wanted to pay a penance. He wanted to pay for the crimes because he did betray the Viltrumites and he did betray his family. So all he knows is that he's done this huge amount of betrayal and killing, and he just wants it done and over with, like the Immortal. And it's like interesting how Mark was able to give the Immortal his peace and his rest, but like Alan wasn't willing to let Nolan just die. He wasn't going to give him that. This show and like how they like have like two storylines going on where they mirror each other and there's different scenarios, but like they're ultimately the same thing where different decisions were made. Now, am I excited that Nolan is out and Alan the alien is with him, and that Mark and Eve were, doing the deed? Why am I so excited about Battle Beast? That spicy kitten is just... But I don't know if he's going to be fighting that Viltrumite in perpetuity into space until one of them dies. And then, like, what does that other Viltrumite do? Nolan's saying that nobody's coming. Still take the ship. I would take the ship. That way that Viltrumite can't just, like, hop into a ship and go back. But that Viltrumite might end up going to Earth. So him being still alive out there is not good. But I want more of Battle Beast. And I know that we had seen him originally, was it season 1? And I was just like, whoa. And everyone was just like, Battle Beast is amazing. Wait till you see Battle Beast. And then like he was gone. And apparently in a Viltrumite prison. I was like, oh no, who is behind that door? Very satisfying, absolutely satisfying. I love Battle Beast. I can't wait for more of Battle Beast. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. And in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. First of all, for the people that didn't know about Battle Beast, how do you feel about Battle Beast? The people that did know about Battle Beast, How you feeling about Battle Beast? Were you equally confused when Mark traveled through time? Who did you think he was going to meet? Because I was like, could be Angstrom Levy, all the robots landing. I was like, robot, because Rudy said that weird thing about like, I'd want Invincible to be on my side if I ever need him to be. And I was like, sus. And then I was like, oh God, who else could it be? And I couldn't have told you that I'd think the Immortal. I wouldn't think that at all. Nope. Not even a little bit. I really, really enjoyed that. For the people who don't know what's coming, because I know I don't know, are you excited about Alan and Nolan? Because, like, it's not like a buddy cop scenario, but at least it's, like, somewhat caring. And the fact that Nolan said, like, another Viltrumite would never have done that for any other Viltrumite means that Alan's special. And I hope he realizes what it means to actually lean and depend on somebody and to have somebody in your corner that cares about you. I love Alan. I love Alan. He's my favorite character in the entire show. And now he is with my other favorite character, which it's so hard to say that Nolan, that Omni-Man is one of your other favorite characters, but he's so well written. And J.K. Simmons, like, come on. But, like, he's such a great character, and I can't wait to see what they do together. So, guys, come back here for the next episode. I believe I will be in Tokyo at that point. I know. What a jet-setting life. Believe me, after this isn't a common thing. I don't do it all the time. So, but, you know, I also don't want to miss the show, and I don't want to get so behind that I forget the storyline, and then I'm just catching up. So, I don't mind taking a couple hours out of my honeymoon / vacation to spend it with you guys. And if you are currently watching this and it is before February the 18th, if you want to watch Wheel of Fortune on February the 18th, you might see somebody's husband on the screen. Just saying, if you're watching this far into the future, February 18th, 2025. It's 2026. Sorry, it's already happened. So guys, come back here. And in the meantime, I'll see you.